Hello my dear children, this is Pauline ma'am here, your maths teacher, and I have come up with a new digital lesson for you all. And the topic of this new digital lesson is story sums on addition and subtraction. Alright, so we are going to deal with the story sums on addition and subtraction simultaneously. Alright children, and it is meant for grade 4 and 5, both grade 4 as well as 5. Alright, so let's begin understanding how to solve the story sums related to addition as well as subtraction together. Alright, to understand it, we need to deal with the steps required to solve a story sum. The first step is always read the question very carefully. It is always advisable that you read the question more than once. Okay, it is always advised to you all to read it thoroughly, understand it properly. Alright, because if you read it carefully, you will move on to the next level, that is to interpret, that is to relate it, to link it, to understand it in a better way, so that you can move to your step number 3, which is the action. You'll be able to choose which action to perform over here. Alright, the question is demanding which action, addition or subtraction, that you'll be able to understand. And the fourth step is to finally solve the question. Alright, so let's take few examples quickly children, so that we understand the concept in a better way. Alright children, here we have the first question. What will be the new number? Okay, what will be the number formed 2500 more than 24,850? All right, and we have a second question along with it. By how much is 34,600 more than 25,700? If you check both the questions carefully, you will find a thin difference between both the questions. In the first question, it's been asked what will be the new number formed if we increase 24,850, if we increase this number by 2,500. That means if we are finding out 2,500 more than this number, which is 24,850. Whereas in question 2, it is given that 34,600 is already more. It's more or it's greater than 25,700. But by how much? Which means how much more is it? Okay. So now we'll move on to the solving part. Alright, so let's take the first question. We have already read what is the demand of the question. So now we should start solving it. We'll write the greater number first, that is 24,850. And we already know we have to find 2,500 more. So the action of more is always addition, isn't it? Because we are increasing it. We are increasing it by 2,500. So let's start solving it, children. The moment we solve it, we'll get our answer as 27,350. Alright. So now let's move to the second question. Our second question was, by how much is 34,600 more than 25,700? It is already stated here that 34,600 is more than 25,700. But we have to find out by how much is it more. So let's think, how should we start the work? Because we already know the information which is shared with us. It is 34,600 is greater than 25,700. This is the information which we have with us. So let's start solving it, children. Now we'll copy the greatest number first, 34,600, then the smaller one, that is 25,700. And to find out how much more it is, we are actually comparing the greater one, the greater number over here, with the smaller number. That means we are trying to find out how much more it is than the smaller one. So the action required over here is subtraction. So let's solve it and we'll get the answer 8,900. Am I clear? Now let's take few more examples to understand the concept in a better way. So here we have question number 3. It reads like, the population of a state in the year 2019 was 21,34,500. More 10,500 people increased in the year 2020. So find the total population of the state in the year 2020. The next question reads as, the total population of a state in the year 2019 was 21,34,500. In the year 2020, 14,300 people died due to COVID-19. Now we have to find the present population of the state in the year 2020. So now we have to start our work of interpretation, that is to think, understand and then start the action of solving it. Alright. So if you read the question carefully, you'll find that in the first question, that is in question number 3, we have here 10,500 people has increased, whereas in question number 4, 14,300 people died, which means the number has decreased. We are dealing in both the question with the work of finding the population, the total population of the state, the present population of the state. But there is still one difference. In the first one, we have the number increasing, whereas in the second one, we have the number decreasing. Alright, so let's start solving it quickly. So as per our first question, we know what we have to do. So we have to now start thinking how to solve it. And to start solving it, we need to frame our statements as well. So let's begin with our presentation of the working column. Alright children, now you have to remember this question, what? You have to keep on asking yourself the question, what? Alright, to frame your statements in a better way. So let's write the greater number first. 21,34,500, and then ask yourself the question, what is this number showing us? The answer will be population of a state in the year 2019, and that becomes your first statement. Next we'll write the second number, that is 10,500, and again we'll ask ourselves the question, what? And the answer will be, it shows us the number of people increased in the year 2020. So I hope you all are getting it, how to write the statements. The moment you ask yourself what related to the number, what is this number reflecting, you will get the answer as your statement. Alright children, now comes the final statement. What do we have to find out? Well, it's already been asked over here that find the total population of the state in the year 2020. So that becomes your third or the final statement, to find the total population of the state in the year 2020. Since we have to find the total population and the number has increased, so our action will be of addition. And we'll do it and we'll finally get the result of 21,45,000. Alright, now let's move on to the next question. Here we have the question, the total population of a state in the year 2019 was 21,34,500. In the year 2020, 14,300 people died due to COVID-19. Now we have to find the present population of the state in the year 2020. So again we have to start thinking how to start the work, and we have to keep in mind the question what. Again we'll draw the working column and we'll copy the greatest number there, which is 21,34,500, and we'll ask ourselves the question, what is this number showing us? It is showing us the total population of a state in the year 2019. Alright, then again we'll write the next number, 14,300. And what is this number showing us, children? It is showing us the number of people who died in the year 2020 due to COVID-19. Now we have to check what is the question all about. It is regarding find the present population of the state. After this number of people who died, or you can also remember it, the number which has decreased. After that, what is the present population of the state? So we have to start solving it, and we'll write our statement as per our question, the present population of the state in the year 2020. Since the number has decreased, our action will be subtraction, and we'll solve it. We'll get the answer 21,20,200. Is that clear, children? I hope I could make yourselves clear regarding this concept of addition and subtraction story sums. Usually I find the children most of the time confused, like they don't understand where to work out subtraction, where to work out addition. So this effort I have made just to clear out those misconceptions which you all deal with in your story sums. Alright children, thank you. I wish you all the best to solve the story sums properly. Alright, stay safe, be happy.